1-05, it says sketch a few different equilateral triangles, create multiple representations, a table, a complete graph, and an equation of the function with inputs that are the length of one side of an equilateral triangle and the outputs that are the perimeter. Let's take a look at this. So it wants a few different equilateral triangles. I'll start out with that. I know that the word equilateral means that they have the side lengths equal, so I'll try maybe 1 inch. It's going to be kind of hard to draw these without a compass because I have to get the angles right. So we might just have to pretend a little bit. You'll just say that each of these sides is 1 inch. So the side length is 1 inch. And we'll just do, I guess we'll do 2 inches and 3 inches. If I wanted these perfect, I would use a compass, or at least I would at least use a protractor or something. They're not perfect, but we're going to pretend. Okay, and then we'll do one more. When the book says to sketch something, oh boy, that one's really off. We'll just pretend that they're all 3. You should really sketch it. Good for your brain, and I need you to show your work. So the little S's, that's what I'm going to use for side length. So let's go back. Now that I've sketched a few, what did it say again? It said sketch a few different equilateral triangles. Done that. Create multiple representations. I need a table, a complete graph, and an equation of the function with inputs are the lengths of the sides. Outputs are the perimeter. So inputs are the lengths of the sides, like the ones that I labeled S. Output is perimeter. So I'm going to write a little P for perimeter, and I'm going to get my outputs before I forget. So if my side length is 1, then my perimeter is 1 plus 1 plus 1. It's 3. My side length is 2, 2, 4, 6. Side length is 3, 3, 6, 9. Hopefully that makes sense. Perimeter is just the distance around, so if this is 3 inches and 3 inches and 3 inches, it's 9 inches all the way around. So they told me I need multiple representations, so I'm going to make a table. So I think I'm just going to say X and Y though. So X is my side length, and Y is my perimeter. So when my side length is 1, my perimeter is 3. When my side length is 2, my perimeter is 6. When my side length is 3, perimeter is 9. Now I need an equation and a graph, because those are the 3 multiple representations. So my equation, you might be able to guess this, is Y equals, well, what's happening? Whatever I put in is getting multiplied by 3, isn't it? 2 times 3, 3 times 3. So that would be Y equals 3x. That is my equation. This is my table. And then I'm just going to make a graph. And so I just have to, and I'm going to use graph paper. That's the best way to make a graph. I'm going to use a ruler. I don't really need the negative part of my graph because I'm not going to have any negative parts of triangles. Okay, so if this is x, then this must be y. So I have 1 comma 3. So if x is 1, y is 1, 2, 3. And I know my slope is 3, so I can just keep going. 3 over 1. And I can check my point by looking at my table. 1 comma 3, that's 1 and that's 3. 2, 6, 3, 9. Okay, and then I'm going to connect them. And if my side length was 0, I would have a perimeter of 0. Whatever my side length is, my perimeter is going to be 3 times that number. So I think that's it. It asked us to create multiple representations. So I needed a table, a graph, and an equation. So that's all. I've got my graph, equation, table.